Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says CBDC is a direct threat to personal freedom. Disclosure: crypto is a high-risk asset class. This article is provided for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. By using this website, you agree to our terms and conditions. We may utilize affiliate links within our content and receive commission. At a recent debate held at the University of Alabama, Republican candidates gathered to discuss various topics, including cryptocurrency regulation and central bank digital currency (CBDC). During the event, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis criticized the idea of a central bank digital currency and pledged to discard it if he were elected president. He took the opportunity to express his staunch opposition to CBDC, portraying President Biden's support for such a currency as a direct assault on personal freedoms, including privacy and unregulated purchasing power. DeSantis argued that implementing CBDC would eliminate the use of cash and force individuals to rely solely on digital transactions, thereby jeopardizing privacy and enabling excessive regulation of purchases. They'll take away your privacy. They will absolutely regulate your purchases. On day one as president, we take the idea of central bank digital currency and we throw it in the trash can. It'll be dead on arrival. The debate stage featured prominent political figures, including former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Notably absent was former President Donald Trump, who opted to attend a fundraiser in Florida instead. DeSantis banned CBDC in Florida. As reported, DeSantis has signed a bill banning CBDC in the state of Florida. He has highlighted concerns about the potential use of CBDC to control and surveil Americans, adding that the government could use CBDC to stop people from buying gas to combat global warming or track how often someone purchases firearms. Anyone with their eyes open could see the danger this type of an arrangement would mean for Americans who want to exercise their financial independence and would like to be able to conduct business without having the government know every single transaction they are making in real time. According to recent studies conducted by Trezor and Wealth Rocket, people in both Canada and the UK have reservations about embracing CBDC as an alternative to cash. Approximately 39% of the 1,500 Canadians surveyed by Wealth Rocket expressed concerns about losing control over their finances if CBDC were implemented. Many individuals fear that granting the government unilateral control over their money may compromise their financial autonomy. Ramaswamy criticizes regulatory framework in the U.S. Vivek Ramaswamy, another presidential candidate who joined the discussion, criticized the existing regulatory framework as ineffective. He pointed to the recent controversy involving Sam Bankman-Fried SBF and his company FTX as evidence of regulatory shortcomings. Ramaswamy emphasized the need for regulations to keep up with the evolving landscape of fraud, criminal activities, and terrorism. Our regulations need to catch up with the current moment. The fact that SBF was able to do what he did at FTX shows that whatever they have in the current framework isn't working. Ramaswamy further expressed his disappointment in SEC Chairman Gary Gensler's inability to confidently classify ethereum during his congressional testimony. He deemed it embarrassing that the leader of the SEC could not definitively determine whether ethereum should be considered a regulated security or not. The people who we elect to run the government are not the ones who are even actually running the government. It is the bureaucrats in those three-letter agencies, he said. Enter your email for our free daily newsletter, a quick 3-minute read about today's crypto news. Sign up. The site is protected by reCAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy in terms of service supply. IMG SRC equals https://simg. co/p/ml300 jpeg alt equals image class equals img id equals newsletter pop-up img